What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kabi here. So, we're diving into the next one off of Justtrae's album, Flowers Have Thorns 2. This one is called Rattlesnake. I'm very excited for another one off of this album. I've enjoyed the tracks so far. There were 3 in between this one that I've already heard. I'll probably go back and check out the Barking Back music video at some point because we did the audio for that but not the music video, so we'll probably check that out after the rest of the songs on the album as well. I've heard Who Won It already. That's one of my favorite songs Justtrae has ever put out. I listen to that one quite frequently. It's actually on my playlist, so that one I'm not gonna do a reaction for either. And then the Product of the Avenue song I've heard as well, so those ones will not be getting reactions done because I've already heard them. So Rattlesnake is what we're diving into today. I'm very excited for another one from Justtrae. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between, break down all the lyrics, instrumentation. I really like diving in and going the whole 9 yards on breaking down the lyrics of these songs for you guys. I think there's a lot of value that can be taken from hearing the stories inside of it. There's a lot of inspiration that can be taken and applied to your own situations that you're going through whenever it comes to these artists that we react to on here. So I like diving in and breaking down those lyrics for you guys. If you're going through anything, whether it's a mental health struggle or an addiction struggle, or you're just having a lot of bad days, always know that it can get better. You can become a better version of yourself. If you need professional help, please go get that. I had to do it for my own self to pull myself out of my struggles, and it's been nothing but a blessing and an upward journey ever since then. And you guys can have that for yourselves too. If you really just apply yourself to the journey of pulling yourself out of those struggles, you have to get rid of a lot of vices. You have to change a lot of thought processes. But once you settle into it more, you'll realize that life really truly can be beautiful, and you can live a life that you feel is worth living and provide inspiration and motivation to the people in the world around you as well, and encourage them to also better themselves. And that's what we do on here. I love you guys so much. We're going to get into this one. Vakasa Kabi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Rattlesnake by Justtrae. This beat's gonna drop hard, I know it.
My attitude will slither through like rattlesnakes. I've been the dude to brush it off, but not today. I'm coming through, so make the room the other way. I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes. My attitude will slither through like rattlesnakes. I've been the dude to brush it off, but not today. I'm coming through, so make the room the other way. I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes.
Nice. I love the beat drop. His beat selection is so on point. Let's touch on these lyrics a little bit real quick. We have the hook section of the lyrics right here, so let's check these out real quick. Give me 1 second. I have to pull them up for you guys. Here we go. Boom. Like so. There we go. Hold on 1 second. I have to do this. Bam. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We have to do this here real quick. Let's pull this up. There we go. Now we're good. We are good now. There we go. My attitude was slithering through like rattlesnakes. I've been the dude to brush it off, but not today. I'm coming through, so make the room the other way. I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes, he says. Damn, man. I like that right there. My attitude was slither through like rattlesnakes. I've been the dude to brush it off, but not today. He's saying, I'm done not saying how I feel about everything around me, what people have to say about me. He says, I'm slithering through at this point, right? He says, slither through like rattlesnakes, but rattlesnake alludes to danger, able to bite back, right, so to speak. I'm coming through, so make the room the other way, right? What do you want to do? If you're walking through the field and you see a rattlesnake, you kind of want to go the other way. That's what he's saying there, saying you just want to walk the other way, leave me be and let me do my thing. He said, I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes. Yep, I love it, man. I love his style. His flow cadence is very good. He has great syllable placement. He writes very catchy and meaningful things about the controversy that he faces and what people say about him, and settling into himself as an artist and really pursuing the career wholeheartedly. He's received a lot of different criticisms and people trying to say things about him inside of that. And his response to that is songs like this. I like it. The hook is good. The beat drop is awesome. I really love the beat drop.
To brush it off, but not today. I'm coming through, so make a room the other way. I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes. My attitude will slither through like rattlesnakes. I've been the dude to brush it off, but not today. I'm coming through, so make a room the other way. I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes. Anything that's new to you, it's old to me. I've been in check. You running out of things to say. You running like a Nike check and mix it in with a little bit of country. You can keep the check, 'cause I've been known to hold my own and never lose it for a check. No way, I know white lies. Just realize that these eyes are lyrics from these guys. No, these guys were my rise. I rebuy the reach. You descend with your rhymes. In my mind, I'm way high. You too broke, you would sign. I've been known to bounce back.
Woo! Woo, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold on, let's cover some of this real quick. He's spitting here. He's really talking his shit with this. Anything that's new to you, it's old to me. I've been in check. You running out of things to say. You're running like a Nike check. He said, damn, mix it in with a little bit of country. You can keep the check, 'cause I've been known to hold my own and never lose it for a check. Wow. He's calling out all of the people who try to use the country rap lane and stuff as a cash grab kind of thing real quick, or like people that, well, one thing that's happened is Upchurch has quite literally helped people propel their careers in many instances, and then they've turned their backs on him on an industry level at some point, right, so to speak. That's the kind of stuff that Justtrae's talking about right there. His loyalty inside of Creek Squad and his loyalty to Upchurch for inspiring him to do what it is that he now does. He has tied this album in to really calling out a lot of the fakeness inside of the lane that he is a part of, the country rap lane, and he's being real inside of it and being himself and doing his thing, and that's respect right there, because there's a lot of cash grab and fakeness that goes on inside of it, and that's what he's calling out here. Here we go. He said, no AI, no white lies, just realize that these eyes are lyrics from these guy, no these guys with my rise. Jesus Christ, man. No AI lyrics, he says. Yeah, there's fucking music that's generated as like artists that don't make music anymore is like generated with AI and shit like that now. Lyrics can be written with AI now. It's fucking crazy what can be done with that, and I think that's taking away from music on a certain level. Whenever you have those things implemented into the writing process of it, it takes out the human element of it. And fucking Justtrae says, mine are lyrics from the sky, no disguise. With my rise, I reply to reach heights. You descend with your rhymes. In my mind, I'm way high. You too broke, you would sign. Damn, bro. He's saying they would sign just for a check, just for the money. He says, I've been in check. I know what I want to do with all of this. You have to sit inside of that kind of energy with yourself, really. I mean, honestly, you have to sit in that kind of energy, because they're just going to use you and dispose of you when it comes to portraying an image for the industry and that sort of thing. They're going to dispose of you the second that they can, because you're not going to be of a benefit to them or a cash grab to them anymore, and they're going to move on to the next thing. Then artists get shelved, and People wonder what happened to them. It's because they get shelved and they move on to the next grand project to try to blow up and make a spectacle out of for the cash grabbing. Justtrae's portraying how he is the absolute opposite of that in these songs, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no white lies, just realize that these eyes are lyrics from these guys. No, these guys were my rise. I reply to reach heights. You descend with your rhymes. In my mind, I'm way high. You too broke, you would sign. I've been known to bounce back, leave you hanging towel rack. Country boy that's rapping in the woods and always bark back. Long bike, count that, pull the beat, play back. Stop in any second, I'm the only one that's on the track. I own everything I do. I bought the camera for the movies, bought the lenses for the different angles, seeing different viewers. By the beats, record myself up in the roll inside the movies, and I still get fucking hated. Fuck you's my favorite movie. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, but they gonna go fuck with you. The difference between you and me, I'm grinded what I fucking do. I slither through the cracks, I move around the waves to make the room, and never turn my back up in the rattlesnake up in the my attitude will slither through.
Oh, damn, bro. That was a very extended verse. I love how extended his verses are in a lot of these songs. He's got a lot to say, and it's all very relevant to where he is currently. He says, wow, I've been known to bounce back, leave you hanging towel rack. Country boy that's rapping in the woods and always bark back. Long bike, count that, pull the beat, play back. This scheme right here is very nice. I like his way of syllable placement and his rhyme scheme that he has going on. Stop at any second, I'm the only one that's on the track. I own everything I do, I bought the camera for the movies. Yeah, he's saying everything that I use to do this with myself, I bought for myself, right? He's like, I invested in myself and really dove into doing this to the best of my ability with the things that I had available. He says, I'm creating masterpieces with what I gained myself in my own lane. And he's still got people calling him fake or whatever they want to say. Like, they'll say that it's clout chases and stuff, but like diss tracks and shit like that. Whenever the diss track season was going on, there's a lot of shits being said about clout chasing and blah 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 blah. You guys know how it goes. I don't see it as that. I just see it as fucking hip hop. I don't know why anyone would consider that kind of stuff chasing whenever he just had something to say and he got on the mic and fucking said it. And we appreciate that around here, right? So I bought the lenses for the different angles, seeing different viewings. Buy the beats, record myself. I've been to roll inside the movies. He says, I record myself, man. I work for myself. I buy the beats, and then I record myself, and I work for myself. That's essentially it, man. I mean, that's the process, and I love that independent process whenever an artist has that independence where they can just see a beat that they like, grab a hold of it, get that lease on it, and then fucking record that track and put it out. That's how you do it, man. Says, I still get fucking hated. Fuck you's my favorite movie. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, but they gonna go fuck with you. He's saying, if you come here talking a mess about me, you're gonna have people like saying shit to you. That's what he's saying right there. If you come here trying to mess up what I got going on and saying negativity about me, there's going to be a wave of people that come to correct you. That's what he's saying right there. I love it. And that's facts, right? We stay correcting it on here all the time whenever we break these lyrics down. I tell you guys that I don't understand what the hell the haters be talking about when it comes to Justtrae, because he's got sick bars, man. Really great storytelling, honest as fuck, tells his story, addresses the controversy and shit that people say about him. He's got the whole thing going on, man. He addresses everything. The journey, his inspiration for it, who's inspired him, how thankful he is that he's been inspired. Like, I mean, how can you hate on that? I don't understand. He said, the difference between you and me, I'm grounded what I fucking do. Yeah, he says, I'm grounded what I fucking do. I slither through the cracks, I move around the waves to make the room. Wow, I move around the waves to make the room. I like that. I never turn my back. I've been the rattlesnake up in the booth. Yes, sir. I've been the rattlesnake up in the booth. He says I come with that bite, man. Yeah, he does. He certainly does. He's very bold with the way that he approaches his lyricism and what he wants to say inside of his songs. And I like that style of writing. It adds to the emotion of it much, much more when it has that bluntness inside of it. The true to his own character element of his music is my favorite thing. How he just says exactly how he's feeling about whatever it is he's singing about, and he hits you very hard with the emotions of it. And a lot of that involves some frustration and some anger of the judgments that people are placing on him or things that are said, right? And that's just addressing it and saying, listen, I don't even care what you have to say at this point. I know who I am and I know what I'm doing with this. And if you got a problem with it, well, here I am to bark back. And we fuck with that, right?
Round the waves to make the room and never turn my back. I've been the rattlesnake up in the My attitude will slither through like rattlesnakes. I've been the dude to brush it off, but not today. I'm coming through, so make the room the other way. I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes. My attitude will slither through like rattlesnakes. I've been the dude to brush it off, but not today. I'm coming through, so make the room the other way. I wrap around and squeeze it tight like rattlesnakes.
Fucking dope, dude. I like this. This is a good album. The beats fucking fire. His beat selection is always on point. You guys know I love his beats. He's got a great selection and a great ear whenever it comes to beats. I really love the beat selection he has. And he's out here doing his thing, man. He's telling his story and saying how he feels about all of the things that have been said about him, how he knows where he stands with it. He even explains his process inside of these lyrics and tells you how he records. And he's saying, I'm picking lyrics out of the sky at this point, right? He's like, my lyrics come from the sky. I'm like on a different level, is what he's saying. My thought process is on a different level. He's like, you ain't gonna stop this. And I appreciate that. I love that he has that attitude of, you're not going to stop me from doing what I love to do and what I want to do in my life. My passion will overcome all obstacles. That's the message Justtrae carries. My passion will overcome all obstacles. I fucking love that for him, right? It's incredible that we have somebody like him coming up on the scene and really making a name for themselves. I appreciate the fuck out of it. Seriously, this was a good track. I love this one. Original video in the description. As always, subscribe to Justtrae. Support all the artists we have on the channel. It's what we do this for. Get the music out into the world related to our own life. Discuss the topics inside of it. I love listening to him tell his story and how his journey has gone so far. Fucking incredible right here. I really love stuff like this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I always say, if you need to go get professional help and get yourself better and help to pull yourself out of those problems, whether it's addiction or mental health, please do that for yourself. We all deserve to live our best life. I truly believe everybody has something valuable to offer whenever they can pull themselves out of any struggles they're going through and overcome the hurdles placed in front of them. We all have something to offer. I love you guys so much. We're going to get out of here. Vakasa Coffee. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Have a blessed night. Peace.